seriously. Oh, you guys, stop. Oh, you look great. You really do. Apparently, you had a fantastic Valentine's Day, right? Am I right? I'm right. Oh, it's too good. It's too good. Woo! Stop it. Oh. Trying to get tickets for the show. I'm telling you, people, it's going to be hard. The studio audience, these kids just show up by the droves. Wow. Okay, now that we're done with that, how was your Valentine's Day? I almost said, how was your Thanksgiving? Seriously? Seriously. Am I jumping that far ahead in my head of holidays, or am I still stuck on Thanksgiving 2009? Because it was tasty. It was very, very good. I'm not going to lie to you. Thanksgiving was delicious. There were lots of pies. But we're not here to talk about Thanksgiving. How was your Valentine's Day? What did you do? Did you have fun? Was there candy involved? Was there candy and flowers? You know what I'm talking about. Did you try it? Did you try the combination? Somebody wrote to me and said something about I should have found a way to include not only the candy and the flowers, but the jewelry somewhere in there. You know, I missed out on the jewelry. So if you found a way to incorporate the jewelry in the flower setup with the candy, please let me know. Anyways, my weekend was great. It was a beautiful weekend in Los Angeles. I hate to say it, because I know so many people, so many friends of mine on the East Coast, DC, New York, Pittsburgh, Philly, that are just, I don't mean to laugh, I'm sorry. I lived there for many years, and I know it sounds ridiculous and people think, oh, you say that because you no longer live there. I really miss the snow. Yes, even the blizzard snow. I used to love it. I did. I loved it when there was that much snow. And I know people say, oh yeah, you love it for a day or two. No, I loved it for the duration. Loved it the whole time. And I miss it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's been gorgeous here in Southern California. And it's actually gotten a little too warm. I know what you're saying back east, and you're under, 70 feet of snow, and it's freezing, and your power's probably out, because I heard that power lines went down. Our power was out here for a while too, because we had some rain, but seriously, it was nothing. It's a little too warm for me this time of year. I don't like it when it's this warm. And I'll tell you why. And then we'll get to the daily tip. I'm the guy who my idea of a fantastic vacation is literally being thrown in the middle of a big, sprawling, bustling, loud, energetic city. If I had to be on a beach where it's calm and there is sand and there are palm trees waving and all I could do was just lay on the beach, I would go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I would go crazy. That to me is not relaxing. So for me, relaxing is being in a city and sort of taking it all in and all the stimulation. In a sea of that kind of excitement, I am at my calmest. So when the weather is really warm in Southern California, it reminds me of beach weather. And I'm not a beach guy. So that's a long way of saying I miss snow. Yeah, that was it. Okay, tip of the day today is February 14th. I'm rambling, can you tell? It's a studio audience, but no, seriously, come on. Yeah, stop it. Keep colors muted, soothing, and cohesive in bedrooms. I am the color guy. I love a lot of color. But in bedrooms, I love things that are kind of on a single color palette, maybe two, but I love a single color palette that maybe just repeats itself in different hues. And this is also a great way to keep a bedroom feeling really intimate and really cozy. And if you think one color palette is too dull and boring, you are wrong, my friends, because you can really mix it up and make it sexy and interesting and fun by using texture in fabrics, in floor coverings, in drapes, and pillows, and accessories. And if you want to add some color, you can add pops of color through your accessories. But I would keep the major big splash, like the walls and your bedding and even the furniture, muted tones. Maybe bringing in some natural tones, especially in wood grains. I just think it makes the bedroom feel really, really cozy and really sexy. So it's also a great way to provide yourself with a great night's sleep, I think, because if there's too much going on in terms of loud patterns and loud colors and all this bling and shiny objects, it's bouncing light and energy all over the place, and for me, it's too hard for me to sleep in a room like that. Also, if you're going to have a TV in a bedroom, I'm not a big fan of it, but if you're going to have one, I suggest you find a way to hide it. Nothing says, welcome to the entertainment center than a big giant TV in a bedroom, and a bedroom should be, should be intimate. You know what I'm talking about. Anyways, let's get to your questions. Your question from Tammy in Arizona. Hey Tammy from Arizona, how are you? Thank you for watching the Daily Tip. How do you feel about crown molding? I feel really good about it. I do. Crown molding and I have a long, tumultuous history. We've been up, we've been down, we've been everywhere. Well, this is how I feel about it. I do. I feel good about it. But it all comes down to context. And this is a perfect question in the sense that I get those kind of questions a lot. How do you feel about this? What do you think about that? And I think that when you're designing a space, you have to ask yourself the bigger question, not the detail question. You have to start really big. What are you looking to do? Are you looking at crown molding because you want to make a room feel more traditional? Do you want to make a room feel more interesting because it lacks architectural detail? Are you putting up crown molding because you think that's the thing to do, because everyone tells you if you put up crown molding you'll increase the value of your home or it'll look better? You have to find out why you want crown molding, and it has to kind of go back to what your style is, and more importantly what your lifestyle is. Are you very contemporary? Are you somewhere in the middle? Are you very traditional? And there's ways to use crown molding in both scenarios, or in many scenarios. But find out what it is exactly that you're looking for. I think crown molding can definitely add interest to a boxy room that has no architectural interest, but it can backfire on you if you're using crown molding only in one room and not following it throughout your whole home. Sorry about that. Also, think about crown molding in terms of what kind of detail you want, and that again goes back to your style. So there's a lot of questions to answer here based on what it is that you ultimately want. If you want me to go into a detailed answer, I'm more than happy to do that. Just ask me on my website. Go to angelohome.com, click on Ask Angelo, ask the question, and I will give you a detailed, rambling answer, probably more than you want to know, right there on the Angelo Home website. Well, welcome to Monday. It's the beginning of a brand new week. I hope it's fantastic for you. I, of course, am appropriately caffeinated, and for all of you that wrote in about Friday's Friday 5 and how much you are enjoying the launch of the Friday 5, even though you're not sure about the music, either am I, people. Either am I. We will work on that. Thank you for the support, and of course there's going to be a brand new Friday 5 this Friday, and I'll tell you all about it later in the week. Have a great day!